Welcome to Take a Number. Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining us for another episode. Episode 2, actually, take 2.
Where we have some really good topics to talk about today. And we're doing the second episode.
I literally just said that. Oh my gosh, here we go. I'm done. Can I just opt out of this episode? Can I exit the chat, please?
No. When did you just say that?
I literally just said that.
Sorry.
And this is how, if you are wondering how if you're wondering how this podcast was going to go. Sorry. So yeah, guys, sorry, we are back. We had to take a pause for a second. We were laughing too hard. There's some hiccups involved, like literal hiccups, so we're back. So what was that about episode 2?
Yeah, we're doing that. That's a thing. It's helpful. We're going to be doing that today in our little podcast today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Again, thank you so much for listening. I'm sorry you have to go through these hiccups. It's literal and figurative. We're going through the process. So I heard a content creator say one time, this could be a couple of years back. They said the worst hood they've ever been through is adulthood. And I have to agree with them. It is very, very a mission. It's a total mission. I give it 0 stars if I could. 0 out of 0. But we all have to go through it. We all have our problems, our issues, and we're going to be talking about that a little bit more today.
Yes, adulthood, where we all are living in who are over the age of 18.
Just in case you forgot who we are, I am right speaker.
And I am left speaker.
There we make
stereo. And though we took a good minute to introduce ourselves,
sorry,
but I hope you enjoyed the laughter and the crying.
I mean, it just comes with the territory of being with sisters and listening to them doing their shenanigans, which we constantly do.
So we actually wanted to talk today about adulthood and how it's hard to balance, commitments and, your love life, your hobbies, your college. Like if you're in college or at work, these are the things that we went through as we were going through our stages of life. For instance, it was hard for me at the beginning when I started college to have like a good balancing act because I don't do well with time management. And so
I don't think either of us does well with time management.
And I had a real tough time doing that in the beginning when I started college. And eventually when I got more work experience and I was able to go through doing the college experience, like, taking exams and going to classes, I was able to learn more of how I worked out and how my scheduling was. So I was able to plan more better when it came to organization, and the organization part is what got me a little bit better at time management.
I mean, I'm glad that happened for you. I can't say the same for me, but sure, let's go with that. We like the left speaker. She's the most organized person I know.
And I know some pretty organized people. They're way more organized. That's how I was able to get better at becoming more organized and being more on time. So if you're able to just find somebody who is a good organizer or somebody who is good at being on time, ask them how they are able to do so. I was able to ask somebody at one of my working places. What do you mean calling them out? No.
Yes. No. I said, is that what we're calling them now? Workplaces?
Yeah, workplaces. And so I was able to talk with them about my dilemma of having this time issue. And I asked them to evaluate me on how I did throughout my job and see like what is it that was making me either like late or I wasn't able to do like a task or something. So they looked at me while we were on like our shifts or whatever, and and they were able to express to me exactly what I was doing either wrong or what I was doing to hinder me for getting a better, efficient, organized time, like what my tasks were.
Okay, and what is the conclusion to this?
The conclusion is find a friend, have them help you, and then move on with your life.
I would just say this, hold on to them. Hold on for dear life and just don't leave them. That's how I work. I mean, she's right next to me.
She's been getting better.
I say 50-50. I'm just saying, do not let me know the correct time, but that's just me. I am a procrastinator till the very end. I will think that I have 15 minutes extra and I literally do not. That's just me. But I'm getting better at it. Slowly but surely, it's really, really baby steps. But I think in adulting, that's something you figure out, whether you're good at time management or you're good at organization or whether you're good at acclimating to your surroundings. It's just depending on you. It's harder to say whether it's easier for one person versus another because I've met a ton of different people. Everybody's different. I would say that as an adult, trying to pretend I'm an adult, that it's pretty complex out here. You want to add anything, left speaker?
Thank you, right speaker. So yes, I like the fact that you brought up acclimating to life because that is a big part of adulting, is that we have so many things that we have to acclimate to or we have to get used to in terms of changing. And it's like your first time doing it. So it's either you go to an older person or somebody that is wiser, like more experienced, like your parents or like an older coworker or a mentor who can help you, but it usually is your first time, so you're nervous of doing anything.
I usually say it, I'm an adult needing an adult.
Where's the adult in the situation?
But it really depends on the person. I think that, yeah, because we're doing things for the first time, it's really hard. And especially even with this, we're doing this podcast for the first time. We're trying new things. We're not sure where we're going with it. So we hope you guys hold on and see where we go with it. And as we get better, we hope that the people who are listening right now, I hope you guys stay until we get later on in the episodes where we get really good. But yeah, also, can we get a life manual, please? Can I need to know when I hit X number of years what I'm supposed to look for, maintenance stuff.
A lot of people say that like you should start like either investing or doing hobbies and starting to accumulate those kinds of things.
Bro, who has that time though?
But it's good for like when you retire.
I guess. I mean, seriously, unless you're not to say that you shouldn't invest. It's not that. That's not my problem. My problem is talking about hobbies. I don't have time for that. I have too much on my plate. I don't have time to be like either knitting or learning how to sew or figuring out a new talent. No.
New talent unlocked.
What is this, a level to unlock from Xbox 360 or whatever it is now?
Well, that's what you wanted, a manual, and that's exactly what you should be like striving for. It's because like when people retire, or so I've heard, because I'm not retiring anytime soon.
I wish I was a millionaire that I could just like sit on a beach somewhere with a pina colada in my hand, like not with alcohol, just a straight up like blended pina colada.
Those are good. Anyways, so yeah, I've heard that a lot of people who retire or get to retire, they don't know what to do because they've been working so hard during their lifetime that they don't know what they want to do next. Like they have an empty house.
But that's when I see a lot now, not versus like let's say 40 years ago where they retired. Now retiring doesn't mean retiring. It means changing, because especially now people can't really retire, but mostly it's changing a career. It's doing something new.
So you're saying that your retirement is you're changing your lifestyle to a new workplace.
You don't have to change your lifestyle to a new workplace. I mean, if you have the money to retire, by all means. But if you have the time, learn a new skill, try a different career that you wanted to try in your youth that you didn't get to try as a youth. Yeah. I mean, if that's what you want to do it. If you want to learn coding because, hey, you have the time now, you wanted to build your own website, do it. You want to learn how to do stuff, we have YouTube, do it. Anyway, back to what we were saying is that people, to be a well-rounded person, yes, you do need hobbies, friendships, all different types of stuff. I think that it's more of who you have around you and those state of relationships versus hobbies and investments. Because like at the end of the day, you could be rich with money, but I feel like it's better to be rich with, experiences and friendships and relationships in general.
Because when you're older and you reflect on your life, it's mainly of you have regrets of, oh, I didn't get this. I didn't get a chance to do this with X person, or I didn't get to try that hobby because I was so slammed with working and building up my own, I guess, credit score or what have you. Like you're usually more regretful of the things you didn't do as like experiences than you are with, oh, I didn't get enough money or
I didn't get that raise. Like you forget about it eventually, or you'll get promoted in another company to that position. So what I'm trying to say is that even though you may be growing as a person, whether you're in your teens
and our older members who love to experience life,
what I really want to drive home is that you can change your life to what you want it to be. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, but it's about reflecting, doing the work, and seeing what can be improved.
Yes, those are the things in life that when we look back that we tend to be more excited about, is that we overcome our difficulties and we got through that hard time. And if you need help or if you need somebody to guide you, you should be able to ask for help from someone who's had that experience. And I am a big advocate of asking for help. I always try to ask for help if I can, just so that I could be able to get over what it is that I'm getting stuck upon. And we hope that you could be able to get all of this in and reflect upon what in your life is like giving you a hard time right now and see how to go about it and look for help towards getting that goal done.
Because in this day and age, it's really hard to... It's not hard. We just make it hard. We make things hard on ourselves. We think we have to go this route alone, that we can't do it. And that's on us. That it really is. Because if we reach out to the right people, not just any and everyone, either reach out to the right person or go online, research, see what is out there. There is a plethora of opportunities and mentorships and different things that you can do.
And that's why I was talking about when I was having that trouble with time. I was able to get to do that task and get over those difficulties of time management by organizing myself more. Sometimes it's something different than what you actually think about it. And if you have fresh eyes, you could definitely be able to see the problem differently and be able to solve it through a different way and in your own way. Like, we're not saying you have to do it somebody else's way, but it may be able to help you put your own spin on it and be able to go ahead and start doing what you need to do and start climbing those ladders and being a true helper. And maybe one day you'll be able to help somebody else who is going through a similar situation than you. Then you.
Oh my
no,
goodness.
it's not then, it's
As you. I'm done with this.
Again, I told you I wanted to leave the chat and you wouldn't let me.
Okay, so yeah, and you can just apply this to not only work relationships, it's friendships, love interests. So on to the next topic. If you guys have any, once again, if you guys have any comments that you want to put it in the comments below, or if you have any topic ideas that we could talk about, or anything that you've heard here that you want to add to that maybe somebody else can learn from, please put it in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We should have said that in the first place. And turn on the notification bell so you can get notifications when we put up a new video or put up a new episode. So I kind of guess that's it for right now. What do you say, left stereo?
I'm left speaker.
Whatever. I'm out of it right now. I'm just done.
But you corrected me. Whatever. Anyways, so this is it for the episode. Thank you so much for joining us and listening to us talk about our different perspective on adulting. So we hope that you enjoyed all this perspective, and we would like to end the show with a good note. And we would also...
Wait, did you say if they wanted to add more to...
Oh, yeah. If you wanted us to add more about adulting, because this one was kind of short, just talking about generalized adulting. But if you had any other ideas for it...
We could do part 2.
We could do part two. So, we enjoyed talking about these different ideas. What were you going to say?
So, we hope you enjoyed the episode. Keep listening back for more. We'll bring on more things and more topics.
And we hope that you enjoyed listening to us and as much as we enjoyed talking about it. And we look forward to hearing your thoughts about every one of these kinds of things that we said.
Okay, stay tuned. Hear more for
Take a Number.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.